Well, one thing people talk about with the lip syncs is that you don't always know the words. Would you agree with that?
Wow, getting me today.
Well,
Well, you know, when you're focused on so many things in the competition, you're writing jokes at 4 a.m. and then you're having to make a costume at the same time, stoning your looks and all this stuff. Sometimes our minds get a little, but I will say each of us have a performance styles, and when I do not move my mouth on the runway, it's intentional. I will always move my mouth to a female vocal. So if you watch it back, you'll see why. Yeah.
interesting.
So if a male rapping or if it's like a male guy singing, I'm not going to move my mouth.
Yeah, I mean,
Because my character is not
that makes sense.
that way, you know?
You're in the first season you competed in. You did say that like because English is your second language, that is what contributed to not being that great at lip singing, right?
I think it was more of like the references on the show.
Oh, I understand that.
Like some of the references I would not get, and I kind of explained to them like growing up I only listened to Vietnamese music and watched like Paris by Night, which is like a variety show that got popular here, and then we would like buy like VCDs, which is like the bootleg version of DVDs in Vietnam because we couldn't afford it. So that was all I had growing up, and coming here, I learned English through Disney Channel and watching Hannah Montana, and that's how I was raised. So it wasn't until like 17, 18 that I found out about like Beyonce and music, and then I just kind of like deep dive into it. And then going on to the show, I was like not getting much of like the older references as well. So it was a little hard for me. I still don't get it, but whenever they say some shit, I'm like, ha ha ha, ha. You'll see it. Like if you like pan into my face, most of the time I'm just like. But yeah, that's it. Now I just learned how to fake it a little better.
Yeah, fake it till you make it.
That's what drag is.
By the way, I do relate in many, many ways, as I am a human being built by Hannah Montana. So, it is a beautiful show.
It's such a beautiful show. I'm the real life Hannah Montana.
Yes. Come
bitch,
on.
Can you imagine? I'm just bald.
Truly the best of both worlds.
Truly, I love that show. Oh my gosh, I remember my mom bought me this little electronic dictionary that was like $150, and I was like typing in every word in the subtitle and to try and learn English at home, but I wouldn't understand grammar, so I would type in like THE. And it was like the, and I was like, why is this the word at the end of every other noun? Like I don't get it. So they would be like, this is something, and I'm like, oh, this is why I have to go to school to learn grammar. English is so hard compared to everything else.
Oh my God, it is the hardest language.
It is so crazy.
Anybody who comes here to learn English, I have the most respect and admiration, and they have the most strength. I mean, there's challenging things in this world, and learning a language when everyone around you, like, you can't fucking understand or communicate, like, it makes me emotional. Like, it's a very hard thing.
For sure. That's why I didn't even have friends until like, because I couldn't understand them.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand anyone. And then they're expecting me to lip sync, and they're expecting me to write fucking jokes. Like, and they expect me to learn about like who the fuck, whatever the fucking Snatch Game character is. Like, I don't know this.